Hi, I'm Spooky Kisses with another unbiased review. We have something serious to talk about. This is about back pain. But disclaimer, I'm not a doctor and I'm not even a physical therapist. I'm just somebody that has suffered some pain in my leg and my hip and my lower back. My husband constantly hurts himself. He's constantly throwing his back out, doing all kinds of weird stuff. So one day he's like, I'm gonna buy an inversion machine. And at first I was like, oh, another contraption, seriously? But I love it, I really do. I really think it's helped a lot. Okay, this is the Innova ITM5900. I think that's right. Anyway, let me just show you about it. It costs about $195.95. And you know, these go up to like $700. So this right here is how you're gonna put your ankles in. You're gonna put both feet here and you're gonna lift this lever like this, oops, and it's gonna shut. And you wanna make sure it's right on your ankles. And it'll be sturdy. You'll feel secure. I do. It's not going anywhere. And I just open it up when I'm not using it so I can get in and out very easily. There's a little knob here. So right now it's on the shortest, pretty much. And so there's a black thing there and you can pull it and you can adjust it. So say somebody was, 6 foot tall, you would go like this. So it has this little ball here. So I'll make it short again, okay? Then it would be shorter like this. And I'm gonna show you when I get in it. So when you're in it, you put your ankles here and you're gonna pull this lever just to shut it and make sure it's tight, before you flip over. This is set up to go all the way back. So if I was in this, and I'll show you in a little bit, it would go all the way back, right? But say you don't wanna go all the way back, say you're not ready for that. You can take this peg out, and I'll show you, come around. Okay, so you take this peg out like this, and you can put it wherever. So if say you put it here, right? Now, it's only gonna go that far back like Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster. I, of course, I guess whatever, I'm hardcore. So I put it there. So that's the one that goes all the way back. It's like 6 different ways that you can make it back. For me, I just let it go. Anyway, this is how you do it. So you're gonna climb in, right? And you just, excuse my pedicure, I need one. And you just hook yourself in, and I test it. It's in there. You're gonna make sure it's secure. And it is. It's just like those rides on amusement park that really have you in there. You're not going anywhere. And then you just lay back, right? And for me, I go all the way back. I start here. And here we go, I'm going over. Anybody that you ask, any chiropractor, any back doctor, anything for just about any backache there is, they'll tell you an inversion machine is just fine to use and it actually keeps you in line. I heard a story of a different person showing this on YouTube. It wasn't this exact machine, it was a different one. And a really interesting fact was they said somebody that had all their life, an unaligned spine, use this every day, a couple times a day for a couple months, and it actually fixed their spine. I mean, actually straightened it out. Pretty cool, right? So let's talk about the massager feature. Advanced pad that covers the entire spine with a contour and graded lumbar pad to provide a close-up heat and massage therapy and lower back area. It has heat, which is pretty cool. And it has a little pocket where you put the thing in, the remote. This one, and that's the noise it makes. And it has heat and everything. If you just want heat, you can put that on, or, different parts of your back, so on. So that's pretty cool. I mean, most of them don't have that. My dog is grunting. He's grunting. I don't know why. Oh, Bear, you want to use the inversion machine? You want to use the inversion machine? Okay. before using this inversion machine, it's a good idea to call your doctor. When you are in pain, you watch everything on YouTube you can get your hands on about back pain and about hip pain, whatever. And there's one part that they always show you that is so boring, but I'm going to try to make it a little bit more exciting, right? What they show you is your spine is like this. And so it's a bone and then something that's kind of like a jelly donut in the middle and then another bone. And what happens is the jelly gets out of the donut, and it squeezes it and it kind of hits a nerve. And so what I'm going to do is an example to make it a little bit more fun, because they're always telling you that that is like a donut. So we actually have donuts. Okay, and so say this cup is like your bone, right? And say this is the thing that's in between your bone with the jelly in it. And this is the other bone. So what happens is it's gonna squeeze, yeah, until the jelly comes out and it hits a nerve, and then, you know, you're in pain and it just keeps hitting that nerve. Now, the truth is, I use this probably a couple times a day, you know, because I'll see it and I'll just say, okay, let me get in it for a couple of minutes. So it will fit somebody that's 4'10" to 6'6" and up to 300 pounds. That's pretty good, just like the hot ball that I have a review on. So you can either do this or the hot ball, up to 300 pounds. So if you haven't seen my hot ball review, check it out after this. But don't leave me yet, because I want you to watch the rest of this. I was looking on the internet, what's the best inversion machine for sciatica? And they said, the answer will surprise you. And I was surprised, it was this one. I was like, okay, well, we already had it, you know. We just went to like a chiropractor for my husband because he hurt his back, he threw it out, lifting our old elliptical machine, which I'll show you in a different one. But anyway, we even asked the doctors, we said, is it okay do you recommend an inversion machine? Do you recommend it? And they said, yeah, sure, go ahead. I mean, just about anything that you watch about backache or about anything, they'll say, go ahead, use an inversion machine, it's fine. The only bad part I would say, if you have back problems and you gotta reach over to get this up, I mean, that's the only bad thing about it. So, if you really have severe back problems, none like me, like severe, make sure someone else is home to get you out of it. So you're not trapped upside down for half an hour or longer. Kind of a funny story, but I was out and my husband had hurt his back really bad. And then he said, I'm gonna get in this inversion machine. And I was at home and he got stuck in it for a half an hour. And the reason why is not because it goes back and everything like that, that was fine. It's because there's a little lever. There's a lever that you have to pull to get out of. So imagine you have a hurt back, right? So you gotta bend down to like pull it up, and he couldn't do it because his back was killing him and he's stuck there for half an hour. And he tried to eventually get his cell phone out of his pocket and call me and be like, help, I'm trapped in the inversion machine. And then he didn't use it for a long time, but he's using it again now. When my husband uses this, I make sure I'm home so he's not trapped in there for half an hour like he was that one time. How that happened to my husband? It's happened to other people too. I've heard stories. I had heard stories about that. Okay, and thanks for joining me. And if you like this video and you want to see more like this, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button over there. We'll try to make it fun and funny. Watch my other videos. See you later.